The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kidd Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will be first on the attack. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They want to throw it. With the catch, it's Lott. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Off-play action on first down. And they got him for a safety.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense on the first drive of the game. You're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Oh, he's got a chance. So the App State Mountaineers offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's French. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Spins away from the defense. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Appalachian State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Going for the marker on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it! Touchdown, ODU! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's French. Quickly complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. The sure hands. It's Dozier. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hamlet. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Dozier. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Grab near the marker. It's Dozier. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Toss to the outside. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Monarchs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Still looking. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Runs for the tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's French. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's Hamlet. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Running to the left. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 30. They'll give it to him again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. It's French. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The give on the inside. He breaks a tackle. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Finds a man by himself. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Trying to set up the screen. Plows through the defense. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, App State. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is having its way offensively, just marching up and down that field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 26 over South Alabama. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. A shot toward the end zone. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kidd Brewer Stadium.
And the Monarchs will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start flying out to the left. The 30, the 20, the inside, touchdown Mountaineers. And the stomping has commenced.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Roach. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Monarchs in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Got his man out of the backfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Looking downfield, it's French. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. On the move, it's Roach. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Handoff from the shotgun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's French. Caught over the middle. It's Hamlet. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here they come again. Fights off a defender. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Caught in the backfield. It's Hamlet. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, App State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Hattiesburg for some time. They're up by 26 over South Alabama. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. To the air. It's French. Makes the catch. It's Lawson. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Roberts. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line is set on 3rd down. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll go to the air. Can't connect on his first throw. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. He leaves it with his back. Jukes his way for more. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Running back searching for a hole. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They'll go to the ground. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's hot. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. He wants to throw it. Here's a heat. And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Monarchs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll try the run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Going for the big play. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Alexander. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. He's looking downfield to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Roach. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's going to fire deep. Pulls it in down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Oh, better look out!
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quick catch on 3rd down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got him this time. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say,